Okay, and welcome back everybody to Hoard of the Dragon Queen, week number 8, hour number 3. Well, 3.5, but doesn't matter. So, what's happening,
It
party?
matters. Apparently, we're having a party.
Tell me
Let's
what's
go.
happening exactly. So what do
Well,
you guys
let's
do?
go find the owner of the barn, or maybe it's shared. We'll go to, if there is a particular owner of the barn, we'll go to that peasant's house and we'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door. How much do you wait for a response?
Maybe the bard should knock on the door.
I will knock on the door, and then I'm already accidental. No, I'll
Knock
just
on the
knock
door,
normally.
I
get
like
on the
that.
floor, and walk the dinosaur.
I
What kind of
like
door
this,
is it,
this
Johnny?
meta
Is
game.
it
It's like
Heaven's Door?
it is a wooden door.
Oh, I thought it was Heaven's Door.
No, unfortunately no.
No, no,
The stairway doesn't
No.
doesn't finish here.
the bad door.
Okay, so you knock on the door. After a couple of minutes, one man in his bedcoat comes out, like rubbing his eyes. Yes, yes. What do you want?
Quick, my friend. We have gold. We're looking for refuge. You have a barn. I'm sure we can stay there. Is that good? How much gold would it take?
Can't refuse.
He looks at all of you, sees the half-orc, kind of frowns, sees the wolf, frowns even more, and says, "I can't have that wolf creature
We have
around
gold. I'm
around
sure-
my
Oh,
pigs."
yes.
But
That's right. Speaking of the wolf, do you have any sheep you could sell me?
I breed pigs.
Oh, excellent. Do you have any pigs you could sell me?
He looks at you. And how much can you pay?
Well, how much is a pig?
Depends which woman you're asking.
1 gold for a pig.
That's preposterous. 2.
He smiles and nods and says, "How many do you want?"
We're thinking of having a party, so let's get 3 pigs. You think that'll do it?
He nods his head profusely.
I'm just saying with
How hungry are you? I say to him.
to me.
No,
he
to
says
the
it to the-
peasant.
A peasant? I just had dinner a couple of hours ago. Not
So you
particularly.
think 3 will do it?
Yes, you can buy however
So
many
how
you
much-
want for 2 gold each.
Well, I was asking. Well, we were going to invite you, so we wanted to know how hungry you are.
What, me?
So it sounds like we'll start with 3. Yes, we're going to have a celebration here.
in your barn, of course, just like we
And-
just noted. How much
and-
money would that be again?
If you buy the pig, but I mean, I could give you the barn, but it does smell, and where do I put the pigs?
Ah, yes, I have a spell that can fix that. Good old prestidigitation. It makes things smell slightly nicer.
Spell? You a one of those
can I not mention, I
wisdom
am
GZ?
not wealthy. I am a magical magician. I'll hold a gold coin. I'll cast prestidigitation, and I'll go when I make it disappear, kind of thing.
Oh,
Like magic.
wisdom GZ.
Who's a magician?
He looks at you and says, "Well, yes, I can definitely give you the barn, but where do I put the pigs? Do you have one of those sperry things to create another barn? I don't know. Where do I put the pigs?
Oh, I do not have one of those spelly things. That would be rather interesting spelly thing to create a barn.
Isn't
A waste of
can
my
you-
talents.
Isn't there a pen you could put the pig
Well, he
in
does
behind?
have one, but you have to sacrifice a whole herd of pigs in order to make power the spell, so it seems a little redundant.
Yes, what he said.
I mean, there is no limit to our powers, really. It's just convenience.
We just need more pig sacrifices. The more the better. That spell only cost me 1 pig sacrifice. In fact,
if I
speaking
can-
of which, do you have a pig around?
Well, anyways, I'll give him since I offered 2 gold per pig, I'll give him 6 gold. I need to go buy some ale from the innkeeper. Do you like ale, or what do you recommend from the innkeeper? What's good here?
Ale is good. The Inquisitor does have some dwarven spirits hidden away.
That sounds good. Excellent recommendation. I'll be back with some.
Nods his head. He's like
Go,
pretty weighted
I'll
out.
go Herc.
Looking at everybody else, he says, "Well, I think I could fit like 3 or 4 pigs in the house. It's usually the amount we keep for the winter, but there's still." He kind of like tries to do math. He's like,
If I haven't killed your wife.
so I give you 3 pigs, and I have 10 pigs, so 5 in the house. Just 2 more pigs I have.
That's right. That's right.
We'll
man.
buy 2 more pigs. Do you have a child, like a son?
Can we buy him?
He nods. Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna need you to have him run around and invite everyone in the town to the pig barbecue.
He nods his head. I'll tell him. I'll wake him up right now.
There's 2 silver in it for him if he does a good job.
He goes even faster. Okay, this boy, reddish hair, freckles on his face, appears like at the doorstep, and
Oh my god, it
he's
has no
very
soul!
he looks at you and says,
No.
yes, sir. What do you mean to? What do you need me to do?
Well, we're gonna be cooking up a
Fine.
lot of pigs, and we can't eat them all. So we need you to go invite everyone in town to help us eat the pigs.
There's also going to be ale.
And drink the ale we're gonna buy.
Yes, and there's also going to be a wonderful performance by a world-renowned bard.
We're gonna buy way too
World-renowned,
much
I said.
ale. We're gonna have
bard,
no idea what.
sir.
Wait.
There's a bard in town. Where?
I kind of look around too. I'm like, yeah, where is it? And then I kind of tap on the
I point to the guy with the loot. Like,
I'll pull out my
You're a
lute and
bard?
I'll do a little strum.
And he's like,
Yes, man.
he is very excited at this. Like, you will know that bards performing is something that only like the higher class has. And even those are pretty rare, not always in every inn. So in a village that's like in the middle of nowhere, this is just like mind blowing for him.
Christmas come early.
Exactly. No,
Okay.
not even Christmas.
Yeah, I'll kind of hand him 2 silver and I say, have you ever had a job before?
Uh,
A paying job?
I work for my dad sometimes. He feeds me, so I guess he pays.
Well, I'll give
I
him,
hope
I'll
he
give him the
does.
2 silver and I say, don't spend it all in one place. And I'll say, be quick about it.
I don't think there's anywhere I can spend all of these, sir.
It's fine. It's
you
fine.
have a life.
I'm sure.
You
Just,
know,
just
go about it.
go inform all the people.
Okay, he starts running everywhere and anyhow beating on the door frantically. There's a bard in town. They're having a party in my dad's barn. It's pigs, it's ale. Go. Okay. Hoon.
However, I mean,
I really hope I
how
don't
are
butcher
the,
the
I mean,
role.
we haven't talked to the caravan yet, right? I mean,
No, the caravan is just like they're sitting in the rain,
they're
basically.
like really oblivious to this.
Yeah.
Why don't we send Rastani back to tell the caravan about what we're doing, and Lelouch and I will go set up the barn.
Also, just be careful about Herc or whatever his name is. Just try to
I'm
keep
bringing him with me to carry the kegs.
Yeah, but just try and keep him a bit of a distance. We can give him some food. Just it'll be
Absolutely.
a bit of a distance.
Oh, we've got 3. We're up to 5 pigs now. There should be plenty of food for him, which would
But-
make
but
him
like-
happy.
I'm sure.
But he has to be part of the party. I mean, he's been trying so hard learning this dance.
We can put a banner out.
Get him
World's
on
first ogre
Right.
dance exhibition.
Okay, so Hoon, let's go to you first. You take
Alright.
you take Hick, and you go in the back of
To the back door that he said.
Okay. What do you do there?
I'll knock.
After a couple of minutes, the innkeeper opens the door and says, "Oh yes, you. So what do you want? Most of my supplies are untouched.
Let's go with ale. What do you have as far as ale? How many kegs?
Um,
How many barrels?
barrel. Maybe
How many
three-
gallons per
three-
keg?
5 barrels of ale.
I'm gonna come back and found a math academy here. Just it needs to happen.
These guys are not the smartest. I'll give you 100 gold and 50 silver for that inn. That's like more than what I paid. What I wanted you to pay for last time. Whoa! Get everything for discount prices. Win-win. Everyone.
Also,
wins.
how much is a keg of ale?
He says,
Probably. I mean, if a gallon is 2 silver, so like
the
maybe
keg
I don't know.
has.
a gold a keg or
I'd say 2 gold a keg, with a keg itself.
All right. So, what do you think? 3 kegs? Well, it's not like the inn is going anywhere. We can always come back and get more.
Yeah, just tell him to stay
And
away. So that,
and I hear you have dwarven spirits.
He raises his eyebrows. You've visited Orion, haven't you?
Yeah. So what is how much are your dwarven spirits? What do you have?
Oh, I only have a couple of bottles left. 4. I
Jackie, are
think.
you in love with the letter R? Because it's been Robert, Roger,
Yes.
Ryan. Are you in love
Ryan,
with that letter
yes.
or something?
Yes, it will just jumping through letters, and when I get bored of a letter, I jump to another one. It's been
Of course.
Hoon, Hick,
Who's next? Riley.
Riley.
Rob.
Well, how much are these spirits?
Okay, so he says 10 gold a bottle. It's pretty expensive. I get them quite rarely.
That's
10 gold a
pretty-
bottle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have that kind of money to throw around. I'll go with the
Oh, I
pre-cake
could
ale
have
stuff
fronted
here.
you the money. I mean, we have like enough money to buy it.
Well, let's start with. Well, we can always come back and get more. And then I say, well, do you have Virgenbitter? Fermented wolf's milk.
You bought me.
It's a fine orc beverage made out of fermented orc's milk or wolf's milk. Do you have that?
He looks at you and shakes his head slowly.
When you call yourself an innkeeper. All right, we'll settle for the ale. And I'll have her help carry it back here, or Hick.
I thought his name was Herc. Is his name Hick?
Is it Herc or Hick? I wasn't
Uh,
sure.
Hick.
It's Herc.
Hick,
Hick,
Hick. No,
okay.
it's Hick. It's
I
Hick.
thought it was Herc as in Hercules.
So he is a Hick. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
he starts carrying 2 of the barrels. You can carry 1 of the barrel yourself easily.
Mhm.
And you go back. There is already a crowd forming around. At least 20 people. More seems to be
Alright.
coming.
If everybody brings a little bit of firewood, we should get a good bonfire going here, and then we can start roasting these pigs.
Can anybody here do good pig sounds?
Oink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like-
that's basically
That's all, folks.
that's basically them in the corner. Not wary of their own demise. You're like,
By the way, as they, since they did say that I should go back to the caravan, I just, I informed the others what
Yeah,
we're
when
doing.
I'll go with him when he does this, and I'll go to like
Yeah.
the dwarf that sells all the incense, and I'll buy like a thing of incense to make the barn smell a bit nicer.
okay, so you make the barn smell a bit nicer. The people after
How
you
much does
start,
that cost?
sorry, incense. You can buy herbs. Incense is not something that you can find in the village.
No, we're
No,
buying it
the-
from the guys in the
the
caravan.
caravan.
Oh yes, the guy.
the caravan
There is a
incense.
guy. Yeah, that sells incense. He just sells them for 15 gold a piece.
Okay, yeah, I'll buy one.
Yeah, incense is pretty. It's a luxury item.
Yep.
Okay, so you
It'll
buy
make
one.
our party even better.
Good. He asks you like, what do you need incense for?
We're having a party.
Yeah, we're having a party, and the caravan is. After the party's over, it's a place that we can stay as well. The inn's full, unfortunately.
Nods his head. Where's this place?
Follow us, and I guess we'll.
I mean, I guess it's just down the road, like, there's no, like, big...
He looks down.
It's-
Well, we should move the whole caravan if we're going there. I can't just move my own wagon.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're like...
Yeah. Everyone's invited.
we're going around informing everyone. Like, so you just sit tight for now. Just inform everyone and just come along.
Well, you talk to them, and you meet the caravans of the people you know. I think there are 5 of them, if I remember. There's 7. No more. There, what? 14. So 7. Yeah, 7 caravans of like people you know are you have talked to before and you know. Easily agree to this, but the others, the Dragon Cold caravans, they say that they have, like, their caravans being at the same time carriages as well, because it's like half and half. They just say that they'll stay here.
Oh, they weren't invited anyway.
No, but but where are they staying? Are they just at like? Are they like closer to the inn then? Like, are they just staying?
Yeah,
near
they're
the
basically on the road. They're basically just staying on the road.
Okay, so whatever. I'm guessing they're not going anywhere in the middle of night anyway.
Exactly. Okay.
Well, Chucky, now we just have to figure it out if they actually are.
Oh, man.
Dun dun dun.
Well, they're a caravan. We could always catch up to them.
But, yeah, I mean, they're not going anywhere.
Okay, so
Nowhere.
you guys start your party. How does this party go? What's happening? There are way
play
more
some
people,
songs.
way too many people to fit the bar.
Well, we're gonna set up the tents. The
No,
caravan
there'll
must
be
have
like a
tents,
bonfire
right?
out the front, and then like the caravans will be surrounding it, kind of like sheltering from the winds.
Yeah.
And people that like aren't like dancing and singing and like eating can like be inside in the and,
Yeah, no, that's
and I'll
good.
be
I
playing
just
some, like music inside.
these stuff need to
Okay.
come from you. Awesome. So you set up the caravans around. You can accommodate all the people now that are there. Some people are kind of wary of this. Children are just taking it in. They're jumping around. They're basically clinging to Ostani's croak, and then like asking like, "What's the bard? Where's the bard?"
What the fuck?
They're
No.
clinging to Ostani's croak.
Don't touch me!
They grab Brutus's beard and start tugging it.
I shaved my beard, remember?
Oh yes, you did shave your beard.
I just said,
I'll carry
there's the
kids around
bard.
and
Go
things
to him
like
and
that, or
just point
toss
at
them up
Lelouch.
in the
There's the
haystacks.
When you say that's the bard, it's like a horde of children jump at Lelouch.
Good luck.
It's fine. I'll kind of like in like a flash, I'll like quickly step back, pull out my lute, and start like string it. And I'll say, "Take a seat, children. I'll tell you a mighty tale about the."
Actually,
The
I'll
golden
come over and
hind.
whisper in your ear here, and I'm like, why don't you make up a story that like some of us can act out?
Oh, that is a good idea.
You can tell the story, and we'll act it.
Okay. I'll tell the story of.
Don't you?
Well, it's not a made-up story, but I'll tell the story of the Golden Hind, among other stories about like vicious dragons, and like the heroes always win in these stories.
Okay, so give
Like,
me a
heroes-
perform
heroes-
check.
I want to hear an improvised rhyme, I say.
Can there be a story where we fight an ogre? We can get picking up.
21.
21. The children are like, more.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky though, and I re-roll it just in case.
They
and-
have
God,
they have
29.
It is-
the best nights of their life. They're basically just sitting there. Some of them are even forgetting to breathe and they're just complete and utter attention at you.
You can say they're left breathless.
Like this
by
is
story.
this is one of those stories that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
And at the end of the night, I give them the whole "you can be anything that you can dream," and then like kind of thing before their bedtime.
We come back to the village next time,
Like,
and like
28
all the
times,
kids
like,
are dead.
40.
They all decided to become adventurers. We're like killed by things.
Oh no!
Remember, kids, if you want to become adventurous, don't take arrows to the knee.
They just basically
That's
pick
not
up
a good job,
pick up sticks and try and enact your stories after you've told them, and you say you can become anything you want. And
They
they're-
also like to poke things with sticks. I do too.
they are arguing who is gonna be the dragon or the monster. Nobody wants to be the dragon or the monster.
Well, which one wants to
I
be the
kind of-
orc?
I kind of I kind of picture Rustani to be the dragon, and maybe use an illusion or so.
Okay, so you use an illusion on
Like-
Stani, and it's time the dragon and to valor for victory, and they start like
If I
hitting at her
actually,
feet.
here's the thing. If I actually made it like an actual, I can't make an illusion. Like when I can make a small illusion, I guess, and have them like chase it around. But like if I made an actual illusion of a dragon, they would just shit their pants. I mean, come on.
Well, you make it like a
Make
cartoonish
it
dragon.
like
I could make like
It was more like
A
realistic
goofy-looking
and,
dragon.
like smoky.
I like a goofy looking cartoonish what are they called? Like kind of like Chinese dragon-esque, I guess. Just yeah, we can go with something like that. I can use a spell.
Yeah, nothing like realistic. Like,
Yeah, just like
like-
really like satyr.
Well, actually, they're peasants growing up where like they name a sheep and then later they're like butchering it. So they probably aren't going to be all that terrified about, or at least they're used to being terrified if you make them a good realistic dragon.
Nah, we can
I
use
mean, they're getting trained to like slit the throats of their sheep and drain the blood out, and
yeah,
yeah, it's ruthless, man.
it's a harsh world.
it is
Yeah,
a harsh
I'll,
one.
I'll make a medium-sized goofy dragon for them to play around with.
They start poking at it
Alright.
and slashing at it with the sticks.
so I say we
And
put
then,
the
like-
suggestion part into play now.
Okay.
Do we have
yeah,
a good party
I
going?
say. When it's like the kids' bedtime or something, and we'll like send them all off to bed.
I actually think they were sleeping already.
Yeah.
We've been keeping them up. So I mean,
And-
when they get tired, it's probably they just
At a
we'll
certain
go
point,
over that.
the mayor comes to you and says, "Great party. Who do we thank for this festivity?"
I point. Well, I guess the owner of the barn is to be thanked. He is the one that made it possible, right?
Ryan? Well, I guess so. Where are you from?
We tried to have the party at the inn, but the innkeeper turned us away.
There's some nobles in there or something. You know anything about that?
He said, "Not really. Roger has his own business. I don't pry too much."
Well, I think we had a better party out here anyway.
Yes, it is. It's quite a party. Thank you again for the festivities. The children will remember this for years to come. This is where we have, very rare, we have a bard in town. I myself have only seen one. This is quite
Well, now you've
this is
seen
quite a night.
8. And you
Um,
won't see them again. And I cast invisibility on myself. And
He's a magical creature.
Why does everyone in this town say magician the same way?
Because the DM finds it more funny this way.
I'm a Jacob.
Well, actually, everyone in this little village probably would say it the same way.
Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. It's like a dialectal thing, but still.
he's a magician.
It's a magician?
Magical creature.
But it's only that word for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's a magician musician.
He
Yeah.
starts clapping, and all the people around start clapping.
Yeah. I'll reappear and I'll say, we need to be right back. 2 of us need to go somewhere.
They nod their heads. It's
And
it's your party. You don't need to tell us that.
It's
I'm
everybody's
just
party.
saying.
We
Yeah,
ran out
okay,
of
who wants to come with me
ale.
and try the seduction thing?
Is it showtime?
Who wants to
Yeah.
come with me and try the seduction thing?
Who
Yeah,
looks a
anyone?
little more presentable than the rest of us?
It doesn't really matter.
I mean,
Well,
I'm a human cleric. I think I'm probably the most respectable person in the party.
All right, yeah. Why don't you go then?
All right.
I'll keep entertaining the children against my better knowledge. I don't know.
Marty,
word,
without a veil.
and I'll do
We'll go
some
get some
some good orcish dances. I've got acrobatics and athletics trained, so I'm going to incorporate handstands and flips and all kinds of stuff.
In your
Okay.
splint, in your splint mail.
Feel free.
Well, I'm
give
wearing,
me
one
that
hand.
I'm
roll.
not wearing armor to dance for a party.
Nice.
That's just silly.
Yeah, give me that roll. Hun,
Sorry?
give me that roll, or give me your athletics.
Oh, give me a roll. All right.
athletics or acrobatics. So.
Whichever one you want.
Athletics.
They're-
take
Or
the
athletics for me.
Yeah, probably athletics. Are you proficient in that? I
Yes.
bet you are.
And I have strength.
It'll be
So,
Hey!
So backflips, jumping, like standing only one arm and doing basically as you do
Handstand
push-ups.
push-ups.
Yeah, handstand push-ups with only one hand. Standing in two fingers. It's all.
with a
it's all
kid
done.
sitting on top of each of my feet.
I think
Yeah.
everyone, including me, is actually impressed. And I'm not really impressed by his physical displays very often. But, damn.
That is something.
So me and Brutus head off.
Okay, you and Brutus head off. You get at the inn without any problem.
I'll refresh the plan. I say, okay, so you do the talking, and you just convince one of the leader of their party or someone of major noteworthiness to come here, and I'll hold the spell and cast it when he's here. It
So
should be
I,
fun for all.
I knock on the inn door again.
One guard comes and opens the door up. Looks at you.
I have to see the leader of the party. It's residing here.
Are you invited?
It's a religious matter. He'll want to see me. And I hold up my shield that has the emblem of my faith on it.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh Jesus! Why do you do?
No, I thought it was
Oh.
Tyr.
That should be enough.
Says, well, okay. Leave your weapon here, though.
Alright, I'll set down my my warhammer.
Okay, and he lets you walk inside.
And I'll follow him.
Basically, you see a lot, like, you see about 4 nobles and close to 15 women.
Oh, it's that kind of party.
Damn, son.
They really just need one big room for that. They don't need the whole inn.
Oh, they need the whole in tonight, if you know what I mean.
Okay, they seem to be, like, 3 of them seem to be, like, all enjoying the party, and one guy who's kind of staying in the back, and nobody is... People are kind of looking at him, but they're not bothering him at all. And this guy is just sitting and chatting with 2 girls on his lap.
Well, if
Okay,
he's
I'll-
isolated by himself, I assume he's in charge. So I'll walk up to him.
I'll slowly walk up to
He
him.
looks at you.
I'll
So,
And
Rouge,
I will
how did you get in
use-
here?
Well, I followed him. I said I followed him, and you didn't say anything about it.
The guard does not let you in. only the clerk.
I explained to the guard that this is my manservant. You can't possibly let me in without letting my manservant in. That's just rude.
No, are normally manservants dressed better than their masters?
I kind of could.
I'm a cleric.
Pull out
I took a vow of I forsook material wealth. So this is how I look. God, don't you know anything? This is just ignorance.
Ah, you weird folk. Come, go on. So you guys get in there at a guy in the back, and he looks at you.
Okay.
What are the 2 of you?
I
I don't even invite you here.
I release the spell, and I say, I suggest you come to the party with us, bring all your friends, and follow us.
So
Well, follow us to the party.
read me the suggestion spell exactly.
Okay. Where is it?
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make a course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself into a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is up to 8 hours. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends and the subject finishes what it has been asked to do.
Okay, so give me your sentence.
Okay.
You did.
Let's,
You should come to the party with us.
Okay.
Let's follow us to the party, come dance at the party, bring all your friends.
Okay, that's enough. Any save to this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
So DC 15 or something.
So with
Roll
no
it-
modifier,
D20.
with no modifier, he rolls a 13.
No, that's not enough.
That's a fail.
15 bitches. Woo.
Okay, that is very high. So
He starts enacting it out, Chucky.
so he raises up. I see. So you having a party? Well, I guess we could join.
Because our party is better than yours.
Ha!
Our party brings all
It is.
the
It probably is.
yard.
He also says, "Well, I don't know what party you're having, but," he points around. "My party is more beautiful than yours."
No, dude, he's not doing this. He's trying to bring all of his friends.
Yeah,
and-
he's speaking to you. He's not
We lead
trying.
on. We lead on.
He's not trying to. He's basically just doing this to them. Come on. And they just raise themselves up and like throw the women away from them and start moving with him.
Well, the women should come too. Aren't the women your friends?
You can bring him in.
Huh.
Party for.
Gals. Come on. Get a dress on. Move your buttocks. This guy does not really have manners, it seems.
I'll do a fade into the background and go to the innkeeper and buy some more booze because we were out, so I have to bring some with me anyway.
Don't forget your umbrellas. Ellis.
Remember, we had 3 kegs, and if they're 50 gallons each, and if we had 150 peasants out there at our party, then everyone's had a gallon of ale.
That sounds
So that
reasonable.
seems like a good amount.
Yep.
A gallon of ale. That's quite a lot, though, right?
Yes, and you have the peasants, but remember that you have a caravan as well. You have a caravan with seven times 4 of the
14.
people that
No,
are there.
I mean, if
yeah,
we
sometimes
at any point we run out of booze, we just buy more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I'm
it was
doing.
pretty cheap.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm buying more.
You buy more ale. Roger looks surprised at all of this happening, and he says,
I kind of wink at him, and I say, "You're welcome to."
smiles, nods. Well, do you need anything more else, or I can come, but just when he goes up.
Sure thing.
Okay, he closes up, and then you all fall to the party.
And
All right,
And the
and let's
women,
keep this party going.
the women are very much enjoying themselves there. The men are very much enjoying the women. You can see, like, these women are not, like, from the village. They came with the nobles. And, well, you see
Escorts.
more than a couple walking off with a big, big, powerful, muscled farm boy into the bushes outside, or in one of the tents.
what a play.
Well,
All right, so
So
let's
they-
just keep the
the
party
guys
going
start
with
dancing,
music
yeah.
and dance and
Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, everybody's
And
having
a lot
an
of bastards
amazing
remain
time.
that night.
So, guys, you wake up next morning. You guys,
well, do we
guys,
though? Does anything else happen at the party? I feel like something else could happen at the party.
do you guys want to do anything else at the party?
I want to challenge one of the nobles to like a wrestling match.
the wrestling match. He
Yeah, just like pushing him out of the circle, like I did in the town whose name escapes me.
The first guy, the one that seemed to have no manners, walks up and says, "I'll take your challenge."
Oh,
No
that was easy.
Okay.
Okay, so again, the circle. You guys need to push each other 2 times successfully out of the circle. So roll initiative first.
Okay.
20, you go first.
I kind
say,
of cheer on.
say a brief prayer to my God.
Inspiration.
That is
I'll add a 6 to that actually.
He doesn't have like any AC.
that is not a hit.
What, really?
Yes, really. This guy pushes you for a 16.
Well, they're opposed checks, right? So I actually have to roll.
Yeah,
He fails.
he fails. Your turn again.
11. Jesus.
He rolls a 6. You push him 5
Okay,
feet.
so I get to push him out. Or get to push him 5 feet.
Okay, he rolls a
I
19.
give him another bardic inspiration. I'm like, you can do it, Brutus.
Give him a biting inspiration.
Yes, I push. That's a save.
That's
so
a
he doesn't get to
save.
push me.
Come
So
on,
I'm
Brutus.
1 push away. I'm 1 push away.
And he rolls an 11.
I push him out of the circle.
And you win. People cheer you on. Brutus, Brutus, Brutus.
So how pissed off is Nobu when he falls in the mud?
Falls in the mud. He looks
He's
at
pretty
you.
charmed right now. I'd say he is probably pretty hard to be pissed off.
He says, and spits on the ground. Ah, damn Crux. Challenge you
Damn
to a
Crux.
duel. You want to do this, man? Do this like a man, or wrestle around like greased up pigs?
I go strap on my shield and my warhammer. Be like, yes! Ah.
He takes his velvet coats off, puts them on the tables. He's wearing a studded leather armor, and he has 2 short swords to his side.
Okay.
I'll say, you can do it, Brutus, and I'll give him another bardic inspiration check.
You might want to get your armor on. I'm thinking he's a rogue.
I see. Actually, like, you're not wearing armor right now, at all.
I mean, I guess I could go put my armor on, but no, I'll just put on my shield. My shield's fine.
I'll give you a pat. If I gave you mage armor, like how would that affect you? Like that would be your base armor would be 13 plus your dex, but that actually give you higher.
That'd be 14. Yeah, that'd be 16 with the shield.
So guys,
Wait,
I
does
think
does your shield actually count, or does your armor become like just 14, or does it become like? Does
No, the shield counts. It's just that wizards can't normally benefit from it, so it's not a question that normally comes up because usually wizards only cast mage armor. on
I'll
themselves.
just give you a pat on the back, just mumble some words, like you get this like invisible, aura around you.
Okay, so I have 16 AC.
okay. So
It's pretty good.
what's happening right now is that I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you want to take a break right now?
Oh, this is a great place to break.
Yeah.
Like I'm all pumped and ready to go. We're gonna start a duel and scene.
And scene, exactly. So guys, we're
Next
coming back
time.
in 5 minutes with the last 45 minutes of Hoard the Giant Queen, week number 8. Okay, so 5 minutes break. See you guys on the other side.